Shifting gears just a bit here at 6:38, the superintendent of Yellowstone National Park says he expects the park will ship bison to the Fort Peck Reservation before the end of the year. Those animals will be used to add to a purebred herd on tribal land. DN's John Shearer spoke with Dan Wank about the bison sharing program, which went through some challenging times this past winter.
Really, we had to start over.
Yellowstone National Park Superintendent Dan Wank is talking about the program to quarantine bison to share with Montana's Fort Peck tribe. But the program was dealt a big setback this winter.
They let out bison we've been holding for as long as about 18 months or 21 months.
Fences were cut and bison escaped.
That really is a violation of the protocols, so you really have to start over again.
There are now 70 male and 25 female bison being tested and retested to make sure they don't have brucellosis. That's a disease ranchers fear could be transmitted to cattle.
We've never had the transmission of disease from bison to cattle. All the transmissions of disease have been from elk to cattle.
That's partly why Wank says the bison can be ready to share in months instead of years.
We believe that we're complying with uniform methods and rules.
But Wank has to convince others that he is right.
We're in negotiations now with the state of Montana, APHIS, as well as the tribes at Fort Peck.
But Wank is optimistic.
So I think we're going to meet all the standards that are out there.
When you talk to Park Superintendent Dan Wank, you quickly learn that he really likes Yellowstone. But most of all, he likes the bison.
It's such a tremendous resource and such an incredible opportunity for the public.
Wank says it gives the public a chance to get a glimpse of what primitive America really used to look like.
Yellowstone is, one of the last remnants, of a genetically pure native population of bison, and that's pretty special.
Wank says he could always use some extra funding to create a backup herd of genetically pure bison, but adds that should not be an excuse for failing to act quickly to share bison with Fort Peck and other tribes. In Yellowstone National Park, I'm John Shearer for MTN News.
Now, so far, there are no arrests in connection with the two incidences where fences were cut. Park Service declined to show us where that happened or share details about the progress in the ongoing investigation. But the Park Service does say extra security has been added to the bison quarantine areas.